Hello Capricorn, and welcome to my channel. This is going to be a general reading for those born under the sign of Capricorn, November 2020. So there's going to be a big old full moon at the start of the month. It's going to make things quite interesting, I'm sure. Also, I tend to forget about the Mercury retrograde. But I'm sure things are going to be quite interesting over the next week or so, for sure. But keep in mind that this is a general reading. Some of it may resonate with you, some of it may not. Most of it may resonate with you, most of it may not. Depends on what message is there for you. Take what does and leave what doesn't. Okay. Yeah, there. It's good. Alright, I'm going to be doing a simple Celtic cross spread for you today, Capricorn. Let's see. Focus of the reading, the Emperor. So maybe dealing with an Aries here. But, very strong, very powerful, very mature energy here for your reading, Capricorn. Challenge, temperance, balance. I'm getting that silly quote from Spider-Man in my head. Where is it? With great power comes great responsibility. I'm going to hate myself for saying that. But that's pretty much the energy I'm picking up on, funnily enough. It's you may realize yourself to be in a greater position of power than what you first realize. Or may see that you're far stronger than what you first realize. And temperance here, the challenge is to temper the energies. So balance between mind and heart, balance between physical, mental, spiritual, all these sorts of things. There needs to be a balance for real strength to emerge. Okay, let's see what else we have. 8 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles, past energies, the Knight of Cups, future energies, the Magician. How you see yourself, 5 of Wands, Mischief Maker. How others see you, 5 of Cups, hopes and fears, the Chariot, possible outcome and advice. Queen of Pentacles. And bottom of the deck we have the Fool. It's strange that I never read the Fool card as Aries, but all night I've been getting, all day really, with every reading where it comes up in, I've always been associating this with Aries for some reason, and you have the Emperor here in the center of the reading, so I will mention that. You also have Temperance here. It could be dealing with a Sagittarian. You have the Chariot here. Could be dealing with a Cancerian. Magician also can relate to Aries. But I don't generally sort of mention those in my readings, but for some reason it's been coming up, so I'll mention it. Anyway, let's with Emperor here. So you're in a very strong position. I'm feeling very well. It's not, I'm not even sure that you're feeling it. It's like whether you acknowledge it or not, whether you realize it or not, whether you believe it or not, it's you're far stronger than what you're making out to be, or you're believing yourself to be, is what I'm getting the most. The challenge here, temperance. So there needs to be a balance, because you may find that well, you have that old other saying too, you know, like how power corrupts, etc. So that's something to keep in mind. Like if you are getting into a more powerful position, perhaps like with career, or in a position where you may be supervising many people, that sort of thing. Perhaps you haven't had this sort of position before, you didn't feel that you were up to it, but all of a sudden, you know, you have all these people looking up to you, or they rely on you, and it gives you this great sense of you would feel like an elation, but you would also feel like you have power that you haven't really noticed before, like you can actually change things, you know. And also here with the Magician, it's like you will be in a position where you will have everything that you need to really create your own future, you know. And this is also could be affecting if it's to do with other people, or if you are in that sort of situation where don't let it go to your head is basically the caution here, is keep balanced, and it's also with the outcome advice here. So let's see, we have a very powerful person here, very strong, needs to be balanced in here. The past energies have the Knight of Cups. This could have been actually a person I'm getting that's taken a leap of faith, come towards you with an offer, if this is your position too, and it's given you like this feeling like you haven't had before. It's like you might have someone that's, you know, this really awesome person chooses to be with you, and it's kind of like, oh my god, it's happening, I'm not too it's like, really, and all this sort of thing. And it's there may be a tendency of well, it's not even a tendency, it's just it can create some imbalance in your life with this sort of energy here. With the Eight of Wands, this is relating to fast communication, fast movement, a positive movement forward. This is also relates to it can relate, like you hear like Cupid's arrows, all that sort of thing, or it's basically divine intervention in a certain way. It seems like if there's a person that's come into your life in the past, because I'm getting this more from an energy of someone else, more from yourself coming towards a person, this person has come to you. So if that's resonating with you, it's like all of a sudden this, you know, there's a lot of messaging back and forth. It's all of a sudden like if you're on your own for some time perhaps, and then all of a sudden you've gone to being in a full-on like relationship with this awesome person, and like there's all this communication back and forth, and it's like I have, you know, it can be a bit overwhelming, that sort of thing, you know, and there's all of a sudden it's this, and then all of a sudden it's that, and that sort of thing. So the foundation here, you've got the Four of Pentacles. So speaking of holding on tightly to things that you need to let go of, is what I'm getting. So any forms of like where if you sense there is imbalance in either in personality, nature, or things you're not quite like maybe how you used to be, that sort of thing. It's also, I'm just getting just a general sense of just certain thoughts or feelings, or just anything that we felt you were inadequate, or anything where you felt you might not be good enough for this person. And it's like, this is the sort of things that I just need to be let go of, and I believe that you're aware of that. And it's also like this person may be more successful than you, or say possibly was in the past, or something like that, and you're careful of how you're spending your time and money with certain people, and that may have carried on. I'm not getting that very strongly, but I believe that that's like a concern more than anything of yours. It's like if you're, you know, do you invest your time and energy into this person? Is it for real? That's what I'm getting. It's like you're cautious because you're still not sure. It's like, is this person for real, or are they trying to trick me somehow, or, you know, this sort of thing. From what I'm getting here, the only conflict or the only stuff like that is honestly that's the stuff that you need to let go of. It's only in your imagination is what I'm seeing. It's only these things are only things that you're creating. It's not reality. But the reality is that these things need to be let go of. That's basically what it comes down to. So you have this wonderful person that's come into your life. That's fantastic. So certain aspects need to be let go of for there to be positive movement forward, and to keep the positive communication, and just, you know, keep it light, keep it playful as well. You don't have to get all completely deep with someone straight away. So, you know, get to know each other, that sort of thing first. You know, play a little, see how it goes, have a little fun, you know, test the water a bit. But yeah, there's no worries there if you have any concerns, is what I'm getting. The future energies here, the Magician. It's like what I'm getting is like a lot of this is like when you really start to believe that this is for real, it's going to it's transforming you into this. It's putting you in a very different position than what you're used to, and maybe a bit overwhelming. But the truth of the matter is that you are now creating everything that you want in your life. This wonderful person has come in. This is something that you've manifested. Anything like this energy here, it's something you've manifested. Okay, so the good and the bad, this is all your creation. This is the understanding that you need to come to, and this will help bring balance into your life. Okay, so how you're seeing yourself here, the Five of Wands. The conflict's internal, quite honestly. This is what I see. It's internal conflict, and that's good because it's not external, right? This isn't something that you're trying to put across to this other person. If anything, I believe that you're hesitating from, you don't want some of this, any like insecurity, anything like that, to slip out to this other person. So you're being cautious as well. But any conflict or anything like that, I'm feeling in this reading is quite internal. Yes, this person has a lot of attention, so do you, probably more than what you realize. But they've chosen, you know, to come to you. Okay, if there is anything external, this is other people's problems. Okay, this is arguments between themselves or other people, or this or that, or you know. But this is I'm getting like that's more around you. Okay, if that's the case, it's not going to really affect any of this. Okay, the only way it can affect you is if you start externalizing it, which is what I'm seeing here with Five of Cups. If you start externalizing it, people are going to start seeing you in a different light. If you but you know, deep inside, I'm really this person here. This is who you're going to become. This is the power that you have, is you're changing. You're basically creating a new world for yourself, and it's also recreating yourself. You know, you're creating your own you. So you, of course, you want it to be the best, you know, you that you can be. So how other people are seeing a situation, I'm also getting that other people are seeing it as a loss, that they can't be with this person or they can't be with you. And like I say, that's their responsibility, that's their problems to deal with. Okay, this is anything here. I sense if there's any conflict, it's internal. If there's any suffering here, this is external. Okay, I don't sense any suffering here coming from your side, unless this is something that you internally create and follow through with. I don't see that really happening. I think that you're wise enough to see the truth of it. The hopes and fears here, you have the Chariot, so maybe dealing with a Cancerian possibly. But the hopes and fears, so are you strong enough to move forward into this relationship? Do I really have what it takes? It's like, yeah, you have everything it takes. It's no problem. Like I say, anything that's negative in this situation it's only your own self-creation, which is basically you have complete power to change that around at any time that you want. If you want to change your mood, you just change the type of music that you're listening to, for example. It's like you can change your mood right around. Simply by doing that, and that's simply the same thing by changing the thoughts that, you know, your thought patterns and things like that. It's like, instead of focusing on anything like this, it's like focusing on this, but focusing on balance. Okay, it's not like go from one extreme to another. It's like, okay, I feel miserable and I feel like I'm not good enough, so I'm going to overcompensate for that by over controlling everything and manipulating everything to my sort of wish. Okay, it's like there needs to be balance in it, and that's going to help. Because I see the top here is we have a lot of balance that's coming in. So Any of this sort of stuff, it's all internal. So there's no worries there. Keep going. If you have this wonderful person that's come in, keep going. Focus on them. Give them your attention, but also pay attention to yourself. Make sure that you're looking after yourself properly too, so you're balanced as well. Chariot here. So yeah, hopes and fears. Am I strong enough to move forward with this? Yes, I am. This person is looking directly at this person here, and this is the outcome, the possible outcome of the advice here, Queen of Pentacles. You may be dealing with an earth sign here, Capricorn, Taurus, or oh, it's done it to me again. Virgo, there we go. Oh, thank Christ. I thought I was going to lose it completely. The way I read also, Queen of Pentacles will represent Capricorn too, so this is a Capricorn reading, maybe dealing with another Capricorn. But what I see here is no matter which way I put this, it comes out the same. I'll read it sort of from the same perspective I have been. Like, if this is your energy here, you have everything that you need to move forward. Am I good enough to go forward? Yes, you are. You have everything that you need. You've got, you know, the Chariot's in place. You're sitting on top of it. You're just taking that one last look around before you go forward. Is it going to be okay? The person that you're going towards is a very stable, calm, practical, healthy, attractive individual. Okay, this is this person that's come in. Now, this can be read the same way. This is the sort of person that you're going to become. Tempering this sort of energy, understanding your, you know, understanding this power that you have, tempering yourself, creating balance in your life. This is the sort of person that you become. Wise, healthy, intuitive, caring, loving, but stable, you know. Someone that's all-rounded, just well-rounded, just a well-rounded human being, okay? Or regardless, it's like, this is this other person. I'm getting the same sort of very much, it's like you need to be, it's like I'm feeling like this person this is the sort of person that you've met, and you're coming through and you're going to end up right on the same wavelength, like in the same sort of energy. Very balanced situation here. So if this is your situation, Capricorn, keep going. You have everything that you need for a positive outcome here. Anything that is negative it's internal, or it's other people's problems. It's nothing for you to worry about. Overall energy here, the Fool. Take a leap of faith into something new. If this person's taken a chance on you, they've taken a leap of faith. Take a leap of faith with yourself and become the person that you're supposed to be. Alright, Capricorn, I do hope that this helped bring some clarity to your situation, and until next time, take very good care.